What up, players? It's Warboss Tay up in this mug. Today we're taking a look at the Vanguard for the Soulblight Gravelords. If you're interested in this and would like to pick one up at a very nice discount, please click the link below in the description. It's going to take you to an Amazon affiliate that where I am in my region, depending on where you are when you click on my affiliate link, you can pick it up for only $105. That's crazy because I bought this puppy for a flippin' 140. I gotta start using my own Amazon affiliate links. I could have saved 35 bucks. Or I could have saved, yeah, $105. It's insanity. Anyways, let's look at what you get in the box. 5 Blood Knights, a bunch of skeletons. Rattle 'em, boys! You get a Vampire Lord surfing on a piece of scenery. That's the thing I like about this character. Hate the Twizzler hair. Absolutely ridiculous. So dumb. But the fact that you've got a character for once with their front foot on the lower part of the scenery instead of it, flipped around where the scenery is jutting upwards and then they're standing on the raised part. This is very, very different for Games Workshop, so I applaud that, trying something different. Also, giving a vampire a blunt weapon, that's not something you see as well because vampires usually have swords or blades, something sharp and precise, but even with the spikes on this mace, the fact that it's a blunt weapon, I think is very interesting. Good design aesthetic. Also, you've got 3 of these Vargeists. I gotta remember which ones they are because you've got your, there's 3 ways you can build this. You've got your Igors. Hello everybody, it's me, a Crypt Horror. You've got these Igor Primes, which are called Crypt Flayers. Hello everybody, it's me, Igor Prime. What the f***? And you've got these Vargeists. Now I'm confused. I've been wanting to get into the Blood Knights ever since they were re-released in plastic. They've only ever been in metal. I don't even know if the Blood Knights... Yeah, I think the Blood Knights were released in fine cast. It's crazy. Even in metal, I think it was something like $100 for the box of 5. Yeah, they're Vargeists. Okay, Vargulfs are the other ones. But yeah, just taking a look at the instructions. This is a nice group of models and very, very nice new designs. The skeletons especially, they've all got weird angles that they're standing at. They look like they're all lurching forward. They're not all static and confined to the 20mm bases of Warhammer Fantasy. I think that really hamstrung the designers as to what they could do because they wanted, in the old Warhammer Fantasy, blocks of infantry marching forward inexorably, and with the skeletons, you didn't really have much leeway. But now, because they're all on rounds and you can place them apart, they can wave their swords at all crazy angles, they could be lurching and leaning, and there's no need to rank them up, so they could have their spears held at their sides, and it's just good design. I don't like that they're not in uniform ranks anymore, but that has more to do with Age of Sigmar being the game that it is. Okay, let's take a look at the instructions. Very easy to understand. They're basically all of the instructions for the different kits put together. Now the Blood Knights I've never assembled before, so let's see how they compare to the nightmare fuel that is the Cities of Sigmar. One thing about the Blood Knights that I love are the lances. They really, really do look like these gothic tanks. And they look there's so much less parts and pieces to them than the Cities of Sigmar one, the Cavaliers, but they just look so nice. And look at that banner, oh man. That's gonna be so much fun to paint. I do like also how they have the mixture of male and females with the knights. Give you some variety with the torsos, and even though most of them have the helmeted heads, we'll see on the frame if there are. Yeah, like this one here has the option for a kind of half helmeted. What is that, like a little turban? We'll see. They've all got that fluted design to their armor. Very reminiscent of that Gary Oldman Dracula movie. What was that movie called? Igor? Yes, master. What was that movie called about Dracula? I think by Bram Stoker. I don't know. I don't watch movies. All right. I have to look it up. So, frame-wise, you've got your Vampire Lord here. Like, so small and compact. These clamshell models now. Like, there's no option for any kind of variation to the armament or the posing. Very monopose. What you see is what you get. And I've got unboxings and reviews and videos of the Vampire Lord, and I think I unboxed the skeletons too, as well as the crypt horrors here, or the Vargeists. Just a quick look at them. I do like how they've got lots of bones piercing them, almost like armor, or not armor, but like decoration. Like, you don't have to have that there. And the bat faces I love. In fact, I'm still looking for different ways to incorporate these bat faces onto other miniatures. I guess you could do for like a Night Lord's Demon Prince or something that uses this spooky gothic aesthetic. Hello, Igor. Hello, everybody. It's getting too confusing with too many Igors, master. And then 3, because the Vargeists or the crypt horrors, however you want to build them, are on 3 separate sprues. So, like I said, you don't have to build them the way the box art says. If you want to give them the, if you want to build out or use them as whatever other option, you get the full frame. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You don't have to be stuck with building only Vargeists. That's another great thing about the versatility of this box, is that if you want to mix and match, like you don't care for the Vargeists, you don't care for, I guess the Vargeists would be the only thing, because there's no alternate for the Blood Knights or the skeletons, but still, it's a great way to maximize your spending power if you want to build them out some other kind of way. Look at the armor on this horse. It's kind of like the old Black Knight kit with the armor that had a lot of corrosion on it. I'm gonna really love doing like some rust or verdigris on the armor. I love the skeleton horses. Spooky. My son, he hates like scary things. I think that was my fault for showing him when he was really young. Like, he's a toddler now, but when he was really young, we showed him Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, and every time the witch part or the evil queen would come out, that scary music, the spooky castle, I would fast forward it, and I would say, "Oh, we gotta fast forward. This is too spooky, spooky." And now he says, "Spooky," whenever something scary comes around. I love this face. Yeah, you know what? Helmets are great. The helmeted heads are great, but something about unhelmeted vampire knights charging into battle is just so cool. It's like the rule of cool, you know? Everything about this is terrific. Like the plating on the horses, the teeth on the skeleton mouths. It is all great. Like, look how small the fingers are. So you've got long parts of the model, or like big parts that are going to be just very easy to paint, but you've also got these great detailed bits. The armor torsos look fantastic. Look at this sword. Saber. Beautiful. Man, I missed it. Like when Soulblight Gravelords came out with their big release, I picked up a bunch of stuff like Prince Kritsuka, Laukavai, the Fellbats, the Direwolves. I've got them all. They're all in my pile of potential. And looking at this now makes me just want to paint them, because man, they're so cool. Oh, my ex-girlfriend. She's got like a thing, like a barrette holding her hair up, even though she's got crazy hair. Okay, yeah, what are you? What's your thing? It's a turban. Lamian. She's a Lamian vampire, maybe. I don't know. dig it though. Hairpin. I don't remember giving Games Workshop permission to use pictures of my ex-girlfriends to design their vampires. All of these vampire heads are what I'm really interested in. The helmets and helmeted heads. They look great. I imagine too, you're gonna have a lot of extra bits for your bits box. All right, and then you've got your skeletons here. I think they're two identical sprues. Which is interesting because that means that you're gonna have an extra flag, unless you're gonna be running two squads of 10, but I imagine you'd want just one big horde of 20. Yeah, they look great. These skeletons though, having been so used to the skeletons from Warhammer Fantasy, I don't think I've built up or painted up these skeletons, so I'm going to be really interested to see how they paint up compared to the other ones, the old versions. I do like the different variation. I like the extra arrow. Always cool to have extra arrows that you can decorate your base with. Chop off the end with a pair of clippers, and then put the rest of the arrow into the breastplate of one of your guys. Like, there's just so many great ways to utilize them. Yeah, and the flag is great. I don't remember, does this come with a musician? Remember that musician from the Graveguard or the skeleton unit that was like blowing a horn? And it's like, what? That's gotta be a joke, right? Why is... You got no lungs, man! Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no lungs! Alright, exciting stuff. I'm gonna be building up, I did a survey on my YouTube community post, which if you're not subscribed to my channel, then I hope this video convinces you to. Along with other YouTube creators, I've been looking at my analytics, trying to study them and figure out how I can be a better content creator. And just like them, I've realized like so many, like a huge percentage of my audience that watches these videos are not even subscribed to me. So I hope this video convinces you to subscribe if you're not already. I'm going to be doing an hour-long build of these Blood Knights, and I hope you join me for that. They're really fun, my hour-long sessions. It's a chance for you to get some work done. It's an ASMR kind of video, so nothing of me talking like these kinds of videos where I'm reviewing things. It's just me clipping and shaving and gluing and getting some work done for an hour. So I hope you join me. The next one is going to be on the Blood Knights. And that is going to do it for the Vanguard for the Soulblight Gravelords. I am very excited to get into this build. I just painted up a bunch of Crypt Ghouls and Crypt Flayers. Those are the Igors with wings for my Flesh Eater Courts, and I can't wait to get back into these. In fact, if you are, well, another application you could use these for is if you have your square bases, you could put these, build them however you want, put them on some 40 millimeters, I believe. Right? Is that what you're on, Igor? That looks like a 40 millimeter square base. And use them in games of 8th edition, or bump them up to whatever size the old world has them in. You can do that with the Blood Knights too. They don't have to be on the round bases. So thanks again for watching, guys. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Is the value going to be worth it if you are running Soulblight Gravelords? And also if you check out that Amazon link, again, it's amazing how much you save by using it. And since it's an Amazon affiliate link, I will be earning a small commission if you do decide to purchase it. So thank you for that. And thank you for watching this video. I'm going to call it here. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Latest, players! Goodbye, everybody!